Sick. Wishing I was fishing.
The all-new Banjo 006 minnow gives you more versatility than ever before, thanks to the bait fish. And it comes in this complete 110-piece fishing system, which for even more versatility, we're including the El Cinco hook.
Want to catch more and bigger fish?
Yeah.
Introducing the incredible Mighty Bite fishing system. Mighty Bite is the world's only 5-cent fishing lure.
Whoa! Woo!
Mighty Bite's
Mighty Bite, high five!
Wait, there's more.
What?
Now, get the bite at night with
Yes!
Fish. The secret is in the patented fiber strike technology. Introducing the rechargeable twitching lures. The first rechargeable electronic lures with lure flashes, buzzes, and twitches to attract fish.
They hear it, they see it, they feel it.
Fishing authorities.
Your money back.
Yes! That's it. I'd like to place an order, please. Waiting for the mail, waiting for the mail. Dude, you can tell me when the mailman gets here? Tell me when the mailman gets here. Rigger, you gonna tell me when the mailman gets here? Still no mailman. Come on, mailman. Is the mailman here? Is the mailman here? The mailman here? Oh boy, I heard the dogs barking. I think it's here. No! Mailman. Where's the mail? Is the mailman here? The mailman's here. The mailman's here. The mailman's here. We got our mail. Look at. The mail's here. Huh? I saw a package. Oh, yes. Yes. Ha ha! Yeah! It came. Alright guys, well guys, first let me start by saying I apologize. I've been down and out with a cold, and I know I sound like Snuffleupagus, but we're gonna do something totally different, guys. We've all seen those commercials, late night on QVC, everything else, the as seen on TV lures. The best lure you've ever done. Your money back, guaranteed, if it doesn't catch fish. I realize a lot of people have probably done these as seen on TV lures. I've seen a few videos for them, but I went and found every single as seen on TV lure that I can find. One of these is actually, I believe it's pretty vintage. I don't even recognize it. I don't even remember seeing it, and I've been doing this a long time. But these midnight commercials that you see as seen on TV, these fancy lures that are guaranteed to catch fish or your money back, well, let's see what happens here, guys. I ordered every single one of them. You know what? Let's just get right into it. Let's see what we got. This is awesome. All right. So the first package here, general generic, it's actually got a bit of weight to it here. So let's just get right into it on the first one. Let's see what we got. There it is. The Banjo Minnow. As seen on TV, Banjo Minnow is much like a soft plastic jerkbait, I'm assuming. It looks on TV like it has a really great, unique action to it. The world's first genetic response fishing lure. Catch more fish than you ever dreamed possible. Wow. It comes with several different sizes. I believe some of these are even glow in the dark. Yeah, they got some glow in the dark ones. It's an entire system here, so it should come with the hooks, the weights, everything like that. Let's open this up and see what's in the package. Alright, pull out the first lure here. Soft plastic is fairly pliable. It does have a bit of an action just sitting here. I can imagine jerking this through the water. These eye systems here, yeah, the eyes here, they pop out. And that's actually your weighted system here. So they get, I believe different eyes have different weights. And that's where you're going to put your hook through, right through the front, right through that there. Instructional DVD. A lure that needs instructional DVD, gotta be a great thing. Lots of stuff in this box. So each bag has got different colors and a variety of sizes. That's probably the size I'm going to start targeting at. What is all this? A whole bunch of these tiny little rubber bands. So these little rubber bands are what we're going to do to be able to rig it needlessly, I guess. It does come with a few hooks. They got them in several different sizes. Each one of these eye systems pop out. There it is there. And they have the little hook keeper on the end. Those are actually the weights. Same size, but they're gonna be different weights. There it is, banjo minnow. Can the banjo minnow catch fish? I think it will, but we'll test it all out first. I want to get to the next stuff. Let's see what else we got. All right, start with one of these smaller packages. Good things come in small packages. So let's just look. Twitching lure, as seen on TV. Twitching lure itself looks like a jerk bait of some sort. This is an actual electric bait. You actually have a charger. You plug it in. It's gonna vibrate and twitch all on its own. Twitching, flashing, and buzzing lure mimics wounded bait fish. It plugs in. It's electric. It's gotta be awesome, right? With Vibra Strike technology. Let's open it up and see what's inside. So there it is. There's our little charger. It actually has a decent weight. It's a nice size jerk bait. The paint on it looks pretty good. It's got a nice little flash to it. Nice little crimson pattern to it. And that's got to be the little port right there that we plug this thing into. Well, I'm going to plug it in and let's see what happens. All right, got a little USB outlet here. Plug that in there. Plug the lure in. Twitching lure is plugging and charging. Gotta charge a lure. This is ridiculous. This is a red light that'll go on when it's charging. There's a red light on. Oh, it's charging. It's charging. You see the red light's on, it's charging right now. This little rubber cap, it actually sends you a couple more, so you gotta put that back on, obviously, before you throw it into the water. We'll see if this thing actually works, if it actually vibrates, makes fish emitting sounds. I don't really know. Once it's done charging, I'm gonna throw it in a glass of water or something, see what it actually does. Gotta love it. Twitching lure. I've had it plugged in for a while. There was a little red light that was on, and it goes on and it goes off. Apparently the red light's supposed to stay on until it's charged. I don't know. Let's see if it's charged at all. Alright, so I've already lost one of these little plastic caps that could come with a couple of them there. Knew that was gonna happen. I got a bowl of water. I'm gonna drop it in and let's see if it actually does anything. Wow, it actually does something. There's a light that goes on. I can hear a noise of it actually vibrating. So it's doing something, guys. It's got a nice little vibrate to it. I can feel it. It's definitely pulsing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. We'll put it to the test though and actually see if that is going to catch us more fish. Alright. Next box. Alright. I know which one this is. It's the Mighty Bite, as seen on TV. They got that crazy bite mark because it's got a bite mark on it. It's definitely woody. It's definitely gonna work. There's little rattles that you can plug in here. There's also little capsules that you put in that is supposedly gonna emit some kind of a bait scent. Bite mark with DNA trigger technology. 12 adjustable Mighty Bite fins. Oh yeah, that's right. They got little side fins that go out there. Makes it look even more realistic, of course. Well, let's just open it up. Let's see what we got. God, they always make these things so difficult to open. You know what I love most about all these as seen on TV so far? They got all these pictures of these pros, lure that the pros use. I've never heard of any of these pros on any of them so far. I've never heard of any of these guys. I mean, it's a paddle tail swim bait. It's already got the weight and the hook inside of it. I mean, I can just tell from the texture of the soft plastic, it's gonna have a decent amount of action no matter what. Got a variety of sizes, of course. These ones don't have a hook in it yet. See on the inside, it's like a jig head. Mighty Bite, it's got that killer bite out of it because that's gonna definitely attract fish, just having that bite mark. Got two little slots on the inside, one to put a rattle, one to put that scent stick in there. Oh, look at this, the Fishing Secrets Easy Guide. Big package, something like a bobber or something. This has got a whole bunch of different hooks in it. There's our little side fins. It's got these cool little flappy fins that'll stick off to each side. There's the little rattles that we'll put in. Yeah, they rattle. Here's our treble hooks. Those are going to stick out of the mighty bite itself. The red treble hooks, because that's a bleeding bite. This is, I guess, the most unique part. These are the scent sticks. Little scent sticks. These are the little pieces that I'm going to stick inside there that's going to emit that trail of blood and awesomeness. Oh, that is potent. That's pretty bad, guys. This is quite the system. There's a lot of stuff going into one lure here. I mean, this is a lot of work. This thing better catch me a ton of fish. I gotta put in a rattle. I gotta put in a weight. I can put a treble hook on it. I can put in a scent stick in there. I got some fins to stick on the side, and I got a little pin to hold the fins in it. And that's a lot of work. This better be worth it. That's it. A fully rigged, ready to fire, ready to cast, mighty bite. That's a lot of work, guys. I do think it's going to have a lot of action. I do think a fish will probably take this, but to get one rigged up there, but that honestly took me about 15 minutes. Hope it's worth it. There you have it, the mighty bite. I'll test this one out there, of course, too. Let's see if the mighty bite is actually worth all the hassle. All right, one last package. Now this one I'm actually very excited for. This one's a little more vintage, guys. I can't really even find any videos. I don't think anybody's really done anything on it. This is pretty exciting. This is, Cactus Jack's one-shot lure. It's the one-shot catch-a-lot fishing system by Cactus Jack. As seen on TV, of course, there's the man himself, Cactus Jack. Thanks for your purchase. Fishermen love this product. That's good to know. It's like a crankbait here. It has its own little scent stick, so it emits that bleeding bait, dying bait, fish smell, whatever it is. It's got all sorts of different bills on it that you can put on there. A whole bunch of these bait bullets. I can't not figure out exactly when this came out. If you guys know, if anybody's familiar with this, I don't remember the commercials for this one. This is the lure that the pros use. Sorry to any of these pros up here, but I'm not sure who any of these people are. Got a cool little flap here so you can see exactly what's on the inside. What comes with this, its own little tackle box. Nice and convenient. There's all your bleeding bait capsules or whatever it is. Bait that bleeds. Makes over 288 lure combinations. Let's just see what we got in here, guys. You know this is vintage. It came with a VHS. Does anybody even have a VCR anymore? Where am I going to even watch this thing at? I have to go to the library to watch that. I'll find a way to watch the VHS. Oh, these are all the ingredients that it's got in these little bleeding bait capsules that it's got. It's got dehydrated minnows, blood, blue cheese, because fish love blue cheese, dried worms, chunks of toads, flour, mica, which is, I guess that's to look like little scales flying through the water, I guess. Oh, so that's it. That makes it a visual trick. I know. Let's see what else is in this box. So here's our little tackle box full of, it looks like it's got 2 crankbaits in there, a bunch of different bills and lips and everything. Cactus Jack's one-shot bait bullets, 25 pieces. Give me 25 pieces. I am actually very afraid to open this up. It's got blue cheese in it. Man, seriously, who put blue cheese in it? Have anybody ever fished with blue cheese before? These things are massive. There's your bait bullets. They're not as bad as those other ones. But apparently this bait bullet is going to go inside of this lure somewhere to make all the fish go crazy. Alright. These are some kind of crankbait. Bill, I'm assuming I can change to a whole bunch of different angles. Yeah, different angles. Like this one's pointing straight down. Much more like a square bill, I guess. Comes with your very own little screwdriver. Yeah, it looks like there's a little screw at the bottom of that. I'm going to try to change this bill out. Got this tiny, tiny little screw here to hold this bill in place, which is going to be so convenient when you're out on the water, whether on your boat or fishing from a bank. You're not going to lose this tiny, tiny little screw, are you? And of course, it doesn't come with any spare ones, so very convenient, Cactus Jack, very convenient. I'm definitely going to lose that, guaranteed. But, okay, so we slide the bill out. That's easy enough. Now, on the bottom is the belly cavity. And I guess that's where your bullet, your bait bullet is going to go into there. So you got to pull this bottom bait door off. And I mean, it's in there pretty good. I don't want to pull on it too hard because I have a feeling I'm going to pull and get these into my hand. Again, it's so convenient, Cactus Jack. Thank you so much. Really? As seen on TV, you guys are not winning me over right now. Got it off. Let's do it. Let's stick one of these bait bullets in here and see what happens. They don't fit very easily. Doesn't even fit in there. I'm just gonna shove it in. Just shove it in. Make a mess. Just shove it in. Oh, and put it back. We've got a bait bullet in there, ready to go. There it is. Cactus Jacks. One shot. Catch a lot. Fishing system. Can we catch fish on this one? Yeah, another one with lots of work. Let's see. All right, guys. Well, we did the unboxing of all the As Seen on TV lures. So I'm out at one of my favorite little holes here where I know there's a lot of fish. And I'm going to see if we can catch fish on each and every one of these ones here. We're going to do the As Seen on TV Slam. Let's get started. All right. So I think what we're going to start out with here is the banjo minnow. It's going to work a lot like a jerk bait, I'm assuming here. And I've got relatively clear water here, so I'm not sure what color I'm going to start out with. But they come with these set of eyes. Now these eyes are actually the weights. The way you rig it up is you push it up and through here, I believe. Yeah, and then pop the eyes through. Now that leaves that little end exposed like that, and that's where you're supposed to put your hook through. See, let's go with this white one first here. It's kind of like a translucent. It's got a nice pearl color to it. I got a set of eyes rigged up to it. It's got a decent weight. I'm going to actually put this on my spinning rod though. This is the medium size one that I'm going to start off with. I'm going to try the medium size hook here. All right, issue number one with the banjo minnow. The eye of the hook is not actually closed and my line slips right through it, if you guys can see that. I'm going to have to try to tie a unique little knot here. All right, through the little plastic keeper there. And that's pretty much basically it. So we've got it, the hook in through there. There's our banjo minnow out there. First cast with the banjo minnow. It's got a decent little action, dying bait fish kind of thing. Trying to work this much like I would a fluke, kind of giving it the little pops, getting it to twitch around, and then stopping and letting it sink. Have that little flutter fall. You have to play with it, you go faster and slower or whatever. Oh, I just had some big swipe at it. Oh, I had another hit. Another hit. Not sure what's back here, but there's something hitting at it. Ew, another hit. Getting lots of hits back here, guys. Banjo minnow is getting hits. Oh, I'm on. We got a fish. What do we got? Oh, the banjo minnow. The banjo minnow got me a bass. It got me a bass. Yeah. Woo. Yes. Look at that, guys. Look at that. All right. My first fish on the As Seen on TV challenge. He's not huge, but he's a healthy bass, and he took the banjo minnow. Well, you can catch fish. Is it the next best thing? I doubt it. I've been fishing for about 20 minutes before I finally caught one. We are on to something. Let's keep trying. Thanks, buddy. Oh, come on.
Oh my God! Oh, he ripped it!
Oh, woo! Look out, banjo minnow! That was a vicious hit.
Oh my!
Nice. He smashed that.
He just swirled on perfectly. That was awesome. What about his pads? That was incredible. Good call.
Look at that. Guys, banjo minnow. That's 2 smashes in no time. Nice. Before I get too far, I'm going to switch up and we're going to try another one. We know the banjo minnow works. I've caught 2. I caught a largemouth and a peacock bass on it. Next, we're going to try the mighty bite. I'm going to start off with the smaller size here, and we're going to get it rigged up all the way around. Alright, so we have tied on one mighty bait. This is a smaller version, but I like the coloring on it. It's got that big bloody red bite that's guaranteed to make them bite. I didn't put the treble hook. That's the only thing I didn't put on this was the treble hook. I think it's just really going to get tied up in all these weeds anyway. It does have a really nice little swim to it. Really nice little swim to it. I'm going to let it sink just a couple seconds and then just kind of give it a steady retrieve. Maybe every once in a while give it a jerk and a pause. Let it sink a little bit more. Before I move back to that other spot, might as well just work this area. Just kind of work the area on my way back. Now this has a weighted, almost like a jig head inside of it, in the head of it. So I think one of the ways I'm going to fish it is just a kind of hop and go almost. Reel, stop, reel and stop. So it does like a dive pattern up and down as I go along here. Grab it and grab it. Oh, I just had a hit, guys. Had my first little hit on the mighty bite for sure. Well, so far, the mighty bite, I think I got 1 hit on it. Not such a great lure so far. You know, I'm trying to work it a bunch of different ways. You know, steady retrieve, let it sink down depths, kind of jerking it, stop and pause, doing a whole bunch of different things. It's a neat looking lure. It definitely has some nice action to it. The way they tout it on, as seen on TV, it's supposed to be killer, and it hasn't been killer so far. Tough. It's a tough challenge. The mighty bite's not shaping up the way we thought it was. Maybe I should switch up. Well, I still got a little daylight. At least give Cactus Jack 1 shot. Give it 1 chance. The little mighty bite did have a couple hits, a couple swipes at it by some peacock bass over here, but nothing significant at all. So while I've got just a little bit of daylight left, I'm going to switch up onto my casting rod. And I'm going to try the Cactus Jack 1 shot, catch a lot. Cactus Jack 1 shot, catch a lot. That's that crankbait with the bait bullet inside of it. Let's see what happens. All right, guys, what I've got right now, this is the Cactus Jack 1 shot, catch a lot crankbait. I haven't put any of the bait ball in there yet. It has 3 different bills, and this one being the most steep. Of course, they go on varying angles, and each one should have its own depth. I'm just not sure which one's the deepest. This one was already tied on, so I'm going to start with this just to see how deep it goes, and if this is a nice depth that I like, then I'll put in the bait bullet. It's out. Okay, number 1, it floats. Kind of moving around like a crankbait is. Can't tell the depth though. Doesn't seem very deep with this bill on it. It feels like it's got a decent little vibration. Yeah, this bill definitely isn't very deep, which is kind of what I'm looking for right now. I really have 0 faith in this lure. I mean, it's got a decent crankbait style wobble to it. Nothing fancy, nothing amazing though that I can say I love it. It's a plastic piece here, which I don't like at all, because that looks like that could break quite easily out there. Very tiny hooks on it. This first hook, individual hook here, between this belly cavity And the lip itself, the bill itself, there's not a lot of room for a mouth to get in there to grab anyway. Out there, the hook has already gotten caught up inside here twice. Not a lot of faith, but we're gonna try it. I'm gonna put one of the bait bullets in here, give it a couple casts. You never know. Maybe Cactus Jack knows something we don't. Pop that open. Grab one of these stinky, nasty bait bullets. Shove it on in there. It's already falling apart in my hands here. Just gonna mush it in there. Alright. Come on, Cactus Jack. Show me what you got. Wow. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but look at all that goo running out of this thing. Just red. It is literally like a trail of red blood. That surprised me, actually. I did not expect to see that. Like, this is literally leaving a streak of absolute gore in the water. Look how long that bait bullet lasts for. You can just see it dripping. It's crazy. Looks like it's already run out. Let's open it up and see if there's any of that left. Gone. Completely gone already. That was about maybe 3 casts, and that entire bait bullet is already gone. Alright, I just mushed another one of these bait bullets in here. I was really surprised how fast it went, how fast it got out, but it was a ton of red, really bright red liquid running through the water. So now I know there was a couple earlier, there was a couple smaller peacock bass running around here. So it only lasted a few casts. See if I can't get one of them to snack this up. Look at that red just dripping out of this thing. Just pouring out. You know that red liquid pouring out. That's probably it. That's it for my bait bullet already. Maybe 3 casts. That's pretty bad, Cactus Jack. You only gave me 25 of these. Pretty crazy little lure, this one shot. Gave it a good go. We'll try that one again. All right, folks. Well, we're back at it today. Yesterday I didn't really have a lot of time, so I really didn't get to try out much. So today we're gonna go out and we're gonna try the twitching lure. The twitching lure. I'm actually excited with this. I'm in a pond that I have fished before that gets very little pressure, and I know there's lots of fish in here. I haven't charged. I just don't know how long that charge is going to last. I'm just going to put it in the water first and see if we can see that it activates. Yes, I saw the light going. It is working. So here we go. Let's see if the twitching lure can get us onto some bass. This wind is definitely going to make things a little bit rough out here today. Got a lot of weeds out here. It's vibrating away in my hand here. The claim to this twitching lure, it hits the water, it activates, it vibrates, it flashes, it makes sound that is supposed to drive these fish nuts. They actually had a claim on the commercial that said guaranteed to catch a fish on every cast or your money back. Oh, we got something popping out of here. There was definitely, that wasn't a bass, but there was definitely some action on that lure as it got close to me here. Oh, I'm on. We're on. I'm on a fish. Oh, the twitching lure. Oh, he's off. He's off. Oh, I got so excited I didn't really even set the hook. That was pretty cool though, guys. Literally, first cast. These guys might be onto something with this thing. The first cast, I had an Oscar chasing after it. Second cast, I actually had a fish. It was just a small bass, but he was definitely on. I even had a whole school of minnows chasing after it that time. Let's try and cast out this side, see what happens. I'm just gonna do a steady retrieve this time, see what happens. Oh, I'm on. Oh yeah, right away, guys. This is actually a nice fish. Oh yeah, buddy. Yeah, oh, he's off. Oh no, that was a nice fish, guys. That was about a 3-pound bass at least. He had some weight to him, definitely. Wow, this twitching lure is working out pretty good so far. Literally had a bit of action on every cast. Wow, that was impressive, guys. That was a nice sized bass. Oh my God, I got hit again. Holy crap, guys. I'm just doing a steady retrieve, and this thing's actually got a really, really cool side-by-side kind of wobble to it. Wow, guys. I'm actually impressed so far. Almost every single cast has actually gotten me a little bit of action. This is pretty impressive, guys. I mean, it seems so hokey to me. A lure that you gotta plug in and charge. But it's working. It's catching fish. And I'm not sure what it is that's doing it. If it's just the action of this lure itself, or if it is that little bit of a commotion that it has with that twitch and that little flash of light. Very cool, very, very cool. A whole cloud of minnows literally just follows this thing around. These folks at Twitching Lure might just be onto something here. Not having the action that we had right away. Right away was very fast and furious. Hooked into a small one that got off. Hooked into a really nice one that got off. It's been fairly quiet since. Oh, there was a fish on that right away. Damn, that looked like a good fish too. Oh, there's another one. This one. I got this one. You got a fish on, guys. Yeah, buddy. The twitching minnow. Look out. The twitching lure prevails. There was a nice strike almost right away. I don't know if this is the same fish. He came back for it or whatnot. One cast, 2 strikes there. This little minnow twitching in my hands. The twitching lure does seem to work, guys. It really does. That's a nice, healthy, about 1.25 pound bass. Very nice. Oh yeah, we got one. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's a nice fish too. Woo! Yeah, twitching lure. Nice, healthy, fat largemouth here. Here we go. The twitching lure does it again. All right, guys. Well, there we go. Another beautiful fish. He banged onto this twitching lure. The twitching lure caught me a nice one. The only real success I found today has been with that twitching lure. Well, thank you, buddy. Woo! Gotta love it. As seen on TV, the twitching lure. It's producing. Oh! Just lost another one. They like this twitching lure. You know what? I think this vibration might actually work. There might be something to it. As hokey and as silly as it sounds, it might actually be working, guys. Very, very cool. Very cool lure. Well, folks, there you have it. All 4 as seen on TV lures that I could manage to find, put to the test the way I know best. Number 1, the banjo minnow. Yeah, I caught a couple fish on this, and you can catch fish on this thing, there's no doubt. It's got a little bit of an action to it, but is it any better than anything you've already got in your arsenal? I don't think so, guys. If I have to give a mark for the banjo minnow out of 10, I'm going to give this one a 6. Because yes, you can catch fish on it, but it's not good enough to replace the lures I already use. Number 2, the killer bite with that killer red bite and the bloody red hook with the bait capsule inside. There's so many components that went into this thing. It took me more time to put this together than it did to actually figure out it didn't catch me anything. A killer bite, that was a killer zero out there. I do believe you could probably catch some fish with this if in certain circumstances, if the conditions are absolutely right. It has a decent action. It's a decent looking lure. I'm not going to write it off altogether, but it did absolutely nothing for me out here today. So out of 10, I'm going to give the killer bite a big fat 3. Cactus Jack's one-shot catch-a-lot lure with that really unique cavity in the bottom that you can put the bait bullet in. A bait bullet made out of dehydrated toads and worms and blue cheese of all things. Can this thing catch fish? It didn't for me. Very, very low quality in construction. The hooks are way too small. The bait bullets only lasted a couple minutes at very most, and it didn't even get me a single strike. Cactus Jack's one-shot catch-a-lot fishing system, 1 out of 10. One shot, 1 out of 10. Now for me, out of all 4 of the lures that I tried out here, the one that I was actually impressed with, right there, the twitching lure. It is a nice design. It is a well-made jerkbait. High quality components go into it with the stainless steel hooks and O-rings. It had a really nice action to it. It did vibrate. It did exactly what it advertised. And I actually got a lot of action on it. I got quite a few strikes. Does that little vibrating and flash and sound, does that actually work? Does that attract a lot more fish? I'm not 100% sold on it, but there was definitely some indications that it might actually work. I am fairly impressed with this. As hoaxy as it is, you got to plug it in, you got to recharge it. That seems a little goofy to me in the first place, but $40 for that lure. At $40, is it going to find its way into my tackle box? No, sir. Out of 10, I'm actually going to give this a 7. A solid 7. It produces, it catches fish. It definitely got a lot of attention out there today. The main drawback being that price tag on that thing. At $40, I don't think it's absolutely worth it. Take your $40 and find yourself like 4 or 5 actual jerkbaits. You'll probably be just as successful, in my opinion anyway, guys. So that's it. All 4 of the As Seen on TV lures put to the test the way I know best. Can you catch fish on them? Sure you can. Are they going to replace the lures in your tackle box? I don't think so, guys. Are they worth the money? Probably not, guys. In fact, tell you what, take that same money, go get yourself a lucky tackle box full of all sorts of lures that you hadn't tried yet. Guaranteed those will catch you just as many, if not a whole heck of a lot more fish. Well, do you still believe in these? You still have faith in these lures? Do you think you can do a better job than I did with these? Well, you let me know. Go visit my Instagram page. Follow me at Captain Mikey Moser. I'll leave it right about here. And leave the comment on there, I believe in As Seen on TV. The first 4 people that comment, I believe in As Seen on TV, that are following me on Instagram and subscribe to the YouTube channel, Sawgrass Bassin', I'll give you these As Seen on TV lures. Well, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this out here. I hope I answered some of your questions, and I hope you learned a little bit. If you did, make sure you smash the heck out of that like button down there. And leave a comment. Leave a comment on anything else you'd like to try to see me film out here. I'll do my very best to make a video out of each and every one of those guys. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel, guys. If you already subscribed, well, stay subscribed because there's plenty more coming in Sawgrass Bassin's future. Well, guys, one last time, out here in beautiful South Florida, testing out the As Seen on TV lures. I'm Captain Mikey, signing out. The future is bright. You keep those lines tight.